In this video, we're gonna find out why working out have such a strong impact on your overall productivity and what types of physical activity you can use for specific goals. We're gonna go in depth. There are things that you have to understand in order to utilize the physical activity to achieve the better results in your professional life.
Hi, my name is Vladimir. I'm a Biohacker Mind founder, and I specialize at helping people to achieve their peak performance through improving their health. In this specific video, we're going to talk about how they're working out and doing exercises can impact your ability to do the quality work and your overall impact on your work output. So let's dive into my computer and find out more about this specific topic. And also, I want to highlight that if you want to find all the studies that I'm gonna mention in this video, you can go by the link below and find more about them.
So let's get started and talk about an interesting connection between working out and productivity. The plan of this presentation is the following. We're going to start with a quick definition, then we're going to look at exercises, impact on the physiology, then what types of exercises can be used for different goals, then we're going to look at what overtraining is, and finally look at the conclusion about working out. So let's get started. We all know that working out is healthy for us. It positively impacts many different body functions and systems like cardiovascular, but not everyone knows that it also has a healthy impact on our brain, especially in terms of productivity, ability to focus, and get increased work outcome. But why does exercising have a positive impact on our physiology in the first place? Humans used exercising throughout our history to get food, survive, and handle external challenges. This created the connection between our brain with learning the new environment and exercising, which became very strong over time. It was an indication that something important is happening and you need to be alert and mentally sharp. If you don't exercise regularly, your brain gets a signal that you just don't need to use your brain as much to survive. So its functions decline. We know that exercising is helping our brains to learn faster. In one study, the scientists have found that people who do aerobic exercises like running have an increased BDNF by 32%. It stands for brain-derived neurotrophic factor. It helps to stimulate the creation of new connections in the brain between neurons and allow you to learn faster and better handle and store the new information. A lot of new research shows that the best type of physical activity to fight stress is aerobic exercises like swimming and jogging. The consistent reporting showed that people report feeling calmer after doing 20 to 30 minutes of aerobic exercises. This type of activity is the best when it comes to stress fighting goal. The systematic review of previous meta-analyses have shown that physical activity can be as effective as prescription sleep meds for people who struggle with sleep. As I mentioned, it reduces stress, improves hormonal and neurotransmitter functions, and regulates the day-night cycle, and thus has such a positive impact on our health. It is very important to understand that in order to get the most amount of benefits from your workouts, you need to pay attention to your nutrition, which should be on point. You need to make sure that your body gets all the essential micro and micronutrients it needs, gets 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night, and the exercise that you're doing brings you the minimum amount of stress, and you avoid overtraining. So what specific types of physical activities you can use for different goals? First one is swimming. It has a comprehensive positive impact on your physiology. It has all types of positive impacts that we need. Muscles, the cardiovascular system, and blood flow. This also positively correlates with brain function. One study even showed that swimming can have a strong positive impact on sleeping and helps to get rid of insomnia. The second one is yoga. It is actually a very interesting activity that helps to fight stress and depression, as was shown in many different studies. You can use it to significantly reduce the cortisol in your system and activate the sympathetic neural system, which is responsible for a calm state. The high-intensity interval training is the type of physical activity that requires doing the most amount of hard work, preferably by using weights for a short period of time. High-intensity interval training allows to boost the hormonal level of the body and quickly activate almost all body systems. In the long term, it has been shown to improve cognitive performance in adults. Be careful, if this type of training is done wrong, it can cause overtraining easily and will bring more harm to the body rather than good. The next type of physical activity that we're gonna look at is running. Running is has a very strong correlation with happiness levels. Running has an impact on opioid receptors when you're doing more prolonged runs, and they can cause the euphoria. I recommend avoiding long distance running due to overtraining possibilities and hormonal balance disruption unless you're doing it professionally as a sport. Let's talk a little bit more about overtraining, which I personally faced many times in my life. Everything is good in moderation. The same principle is applied to exercising. If you have done more than your body is capable of handling, you can end up with overtraining. It is the state in which you used more of your body resources than it has in a physical and physiological sense. The symptoms of overtraining are decreased physical strength, problem with sleeping and concentration, decreased motivation, and sex drive. The only proper way to get rid of overtraining is a significant amount of sleep and time. It can take 5 to 7 days to get your body to the normal state. Try to reduce any other forms of physical stress during your overtraining recovery process, and also any physical activity to a minimum level. Include even simple things like walking. So the conclusion is that the regular exercises done in moderation without getting overtraining improves brain function, improves sleep, stress management, and the blood flow regulation, thus impacting the productivity in a positive way and are a powerful weapon in your arsenal for achieving the peak performance. Different types of physical activity are sustainable for different goals. Like yoga, dancing, and swimming works best for you reduce your stress, anxiety, and depression. High intensity interval training creates more energy and helps you to wake up. Thank you for your time.
That was it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. And if you want to work one-to-one with me, you can go by the link below and book a call with me, where I'm gonna provide you with the best information regarding your health and performance optimization, and I'm also gonna support you through all your journey. The information that I'm gonna provide there is much more unique and advanced than you can see in all my videos. And this is gonna be life-changing not only for your health but your life overall. I wish you all the best.